Hey guys, this is Mumbles and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. Today we're going to do rat spots on Interchange. Now there is a ton of rat spots on Interchange, and frankly this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, even though a lot of these spots are a little bit quicker to get into, a little bit easier to get into. There is a lot of them because Interchange has so many hidey holes and angled racks and all that kind of stuff. So there is a lot here, so stay tuned for some rat spots on Interchange. Alright, so for our first spot, it's going to be down in the basement right below Idea. You're going to jump onto this little kind of railing and then up to the top, and then up top, and then lay down here on this tent. This is kind of over by the hole in the wall on Ollie's side, sorry. Then you go to power now. We're going to jump in the yellow car and then onto the door of this little hut. And then you jump on the hut. There's not much cover up here. The only thing you really have is this little light here. You can lay down, however, you don't see much. So the best thing is kind of lay down until you see someone and then kind of peek left and right of the light here. Go over, jump on top of the porta potties. However, you cannot get out of the map. Trust me, I've tried many times. Now, inside of power, in the back corner of the blue light, you can jump on the pallets and then on the barrels and kind of sit in this back corner. Might be a good spot to dump your gear or get to drop them. Now, on the back side of Idea, you can jump up on these pallets, and then you can kind of drop down in this little kind of cubby here and get a nice angle on the back side. You don't have much room to kind of wiggle around. You kind of just have this one angle that you can shoot through. The other option is to get on top of the pallets, walk over to this side, and you can actually jump onto this big red tilted crate. Once you gotta turn around, go ahead and make the jump. Make your way up the top. And then you can lay down, get another angle down towards the kind of Goshen back end here. You can also kind of see over towards power. You can also, what you can do is jump up onto the crane arm itself. And when you get up here, you can now lay down on top of the crane arm. You can't really get to the other side. I've tried multiple times. It's possibly able to. You can go ahead and try it yourself. However, this does get you another angle and a little bit higher. Now in the area down below Idea near the tents, there's this kind of red crate towards the back of the building that you can jump onto and see the area to the right. You can also see the area more closer to the tents behind you, as well as the back end of the building as well. So you get some nice kind of like cool angles by laying down up here, a little bit of an unobvious spot. The next spot's going to be over under the Idea side by the tents. You're going to be able to jump up onto this crate here. Scav hunting, this is a really great spot because they will still spawn down to the other side, as well as you can also see the front door area and the back door that you kind of towards it. The other spot is going to be right by the hole in the wall. There's this military truck between the hole in the wall and the hole in the floor area. You can jump into the back of this truck. Now this is a spot that I've seen people extract camping. I just found out how to get into this, so use this to your liking. If you need to get kills or anything like that, you want to catch some thick boys coming down, go ahead and try to use that. This other spot is going to be by the other side of hole in the wall. You can jump onto the crate in the corner, and you're able to get the whole back end of the building, as well as anyone coming through the hole in the wall as well. This last spot's going to be, or not this last spot, but the spot behind Ollie. You're going to be able to jump up onto this, and then jump up onto this green crate. You kind of have to sideways jump, and then get up here. And then you can get over here and lay down. That way you're protected from behind. And you can get anyone going down towards Emercom. The other spot, on the stairs behind Ollie, you can jump up on the railing, and then jump up onto the awning as well. However, when you're up here, there is no cover. So if you start getting shot at by the left, or anyone down below or to the right, you're kind of in the open, so you're kind of just a sitting duck. Yeah, you get a nice view overall. And then right inside of the backside of Ollie, there's this kind of trail of stuff leading up to this trailer. And then you can jump up to this trailer. And the next spot you can jump up to is this kind of shelf right behind the trailer, and you can crouch and get a nice angle all the way down the backside of Ollie. You get this nice angle all the way down the back end of Ollie. Next spot's inside of Ollie, by the sinks and bathroom stuff. You can kind of get on top of the sinks and then jump up onto the kind of the middle area here. You have to kind of force your way up, and then once you stand up here, you can get a kind of an angle on the front side of Ollie. You do have to be careful about anyone behind you, however. There's other spots on the other side of the back side of Ollie. You can jump up to the angled kind of shelving unit and kind of lay down and get an angle all the way down the hallway leading outside of Ollie. You can also see most of the front side by laying down. It's a very unobvious spot. The other side spot is going to be behind the hole in the floor in the middle of Interchange itself. You can jump up onto these boxes behind the tarp and get a nice angle all the way down the hallway beyond Kaiba and Mantis. You'd also got to be careful about the people up top. This spot's going to be the tents right outside of Goshen. Jump up onto the escalator and then onto the kind of middle piece, the wall there, and then onto the tent, and you can get another angle all the way down the main corridor. This spot's going to be inside a Brutal. Jump on this table, and then onto this kind of water cooler, and then on this corner, and you can get a nice angle onto the front door of Kaiba if there's anyone inside, and you're trying to keep them inside. This spot is inside of the Adik store down the hallway from Kaiba, or Kiba, however you say it. Now this little barrel here on the side, you're going to go ahead and jump on that. Now this jump is really hard. You go forward and sideways, and you have to do it perfectly to get on this barrel. And then you get a nice angle onto the front door of Kaiba. This area is going to be in the upstairs portion of Idea on the front side on the little patio. You're going to be able to jump on this table and get a nice angle all the way down the area by computers, as well as the entire front area. Do be careful, scavs will see you, so do be aware of that. You can also come over here and you get a nice angle onto the lower section as well. Again, be careful if there's any scavs down there, they will go ahead and see you and try to shoot you through the glass. This spot is going to be in the computer room of Idea. Now, this air jump is really hard. You have to kind of jump up and forward. You have to jump up first. It's really hard because I don't think they wanted you to get up here in the first place. And you get a nice angle on the door coming in from the shelving unit. Now, inside the shelving unit, there's going to be this little kind of pallet you're going to be able to jump onto. Be careful not to over jump it, and then jump up here, and side jump up to the top. Now, this will give you a nice angle going into the back, towards the back of the room, or towards the back of the building there. And then if you go to the other side, you can shoot out the lights to kind of hide you. That way you're not as lit up. However, again, it may also draw people's attention. Now this side is going to be by the green generator in Idea. You can kind of jump onto these crates here. This jump, again, is really hard. You have to kind of jump just perfectly and then jump towards this corner. And then once you jump to this corner and land on it, you can go ahead and turn around and walk towards the top, and you can get kind of this weird abnormal angle into the back room that no one's going to be looking up here. You can also lay down and face the front of the store, and without the fog on a nice sunny day, you can see all the way down to the front side there, as well as into the shelving as well. So this spot is very a little bit harder to get into, however, very, very useful. Easy just to get back down. Just don't be careful to get stuck. If you do drop down, lay down and crawl out. This one is going to be in the back side of Goshen. There's two areas. I'll show you the first one here, where you can get on the Idea side. You can run out of the angled one, jump up, and then jump across a couple of these crates. Lay down, get someone on the drop coming into the back side of Goshen. You can also come over here. And for some reason, it doesn't let you jump onto the arm itself. You just jump onto the back of the crane. And then over here, there's not much to see, but there is some angle. Now, the red forklift in Goshen, this is a harder jump because you have to run it outside. And then jump onto the angled shelves again. And then go up to the top. And again, you can get an angle down both sides of the backside of Goshen. You can get the side facing Idea, or you can turn yourself around and see the backside all the way down the backside and on the backside of Ollie. Sorry. So very useful, very not in sight because people are usually going to be ADSing down the hallway. This is going to be the other spot here. So jump up onto these metal crates, and there is some loot weapon crates around here. So do be aware of that. You're going to be able to jump across, go over here and then jump across this side, and then jump across here, and then you're gonna be able to go back here, kind of zigzag and jump around. So you do make a lot of noise, so keep that in mind when going to this spot. Again, here, jump across, and then you can go to the big weapons crate back here. So very useful, however, very loud. So do be aware when jumping around and hear this. People will probably hear you. So yeah, not much bounce back here, just that. Again, very loud, however, you do have some loot spots to hit. This is going to be upstairs, the Ollie staircase on the right side when you go upstairs down the hall from Tech Light. So when you're in this corner here, you're going to be able to look over towards this crate here with the little black box. And you're going to be able to go over to it and then jump up sideways onto it. And then up. And then onto the box here. And you're going to be able to get an angle all the way down into Tech Light. Make sure you shoot out this light so that you're less likely to be seen. If you use suppressor down here, no one's going to be able to know where you are. They're probably not going to be looking down this hallway. They'll probably be looking to the one of the closer stores. This is going to be in the burger joint. Now you can jump up on the desk here and see an angle all the way down the back side of the upstairs. So again, in the parking garage, this is under the idea side. You can jump on the tents and see down the entire side here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video on Rat Spots on Interchange. Thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Comment any spots I may have missed. There's so many in this place. I'm sure I've missed a few. Also, I'm going to do another series on the same maps of like kind of Chad moves on spots in this map, on these maps as well. So stay tuned for that stuff. But thank you guys. Have a good night. Goodbye. Deuces.